What's up, y'all? It's your girl, comedian Keisha E. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. It's Keisha.E, Keysha.E. And y'all know I'm rocking with my girl, Michelle C. and Candid Kisses TV.
It's the Jill of all trades, Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move. She cute. Your host of Kandid Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be. And if you don't know by now, it's not your typical interview, y'all.
Candy kisses blown away. Candy kisses, TV for tomorrow today. Man, throw that auto-tune on that bitch. Have me sound like Teddy Payne.
Hi, this is Kim Cole, and you are rocking with Kandid Kisses TV.
It's your boy Talent, baby. Michelle and Kandid Kisses TV with my girl Michelle C. Don't take it personal.
What up, Kiss fam? It is your girl, Michelle C, the only Michelle C, and I am back with another banger. But you know what I got to do each and every time, like I do every time. I got to threaten you a little bit. Subscribe now. I'm going to tell your mama. Act like she done raised you right, okay? And I'm so serious about my subscriptions, I'm going to let my Aquarius sister let you know how I really feel about it.
I don't wanna fuck nobody up.
No, 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 no.
I don't wanna fuck nobody up.
I don't wanna fuck nobody else, but I will.
If I have to.
And that's periods. Okay, so now that the church announcements are over, I can go ahead and get back to our regular scheduled program. I am bringing you another dope talent. Listen, this young lady has been doing her things, ripping the stages all over the world. She was in LA, now she done mosey down to be a peach. She in the ATL right now. Give it up for Keisha E.
What's up, y'all? Hey, girl. Hey,
What's going on?
girl. I'm in the parking lot of this grocery store right now.
All good? Make sure you
I was
get
planning to be at home, relax, all the things, and then life got the life in today. But we here. We still here.
here now.
We here. We in Publix, but we here.
Oh, make sure you get that subs because the public sub be off the shop.
Everybody been telling me that.
Oh, you ain't had one?
Everybody been telling me about the public subs. I'm like, what is in the public sub? What they putting in
A
there?
little Jesus, a little sprinkle of Jesus sauce. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
You know what? They didn't give us communion today. I just thought about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you need a brighter Jesus right now. Go on.
I'm like, I left church. They ain't give us no. All right. Y'all don't be messing with the blood of Jesus in Atlanta. What is going on?
You know
They
what
have mercy in there, though.
we definitely mess with it. Well, we get ready to get in your business just a little bit.
Okay.
So, when did you know that you wanted to be in the entertainment industry?
I knew that I wanted to act when I was in the second grade. Comedy was just a dare. Comedy just happened. I was at an amateur night and I was at a comedy show and they announced they were doing an amateur night. One of my friends dared me to do it. And I'm the type of person, if you dare me to do something where I don't get pregnant or die, it's like, why not, right? So I never planned to be a comedian, but acting, I did a play when I was in the second grade. It was a Thanksgiving play, Thanksgiving, I think it was Thanksgiving play. And each of us had a letter for an ingredient to what we were cooking. And mine, I was E for egg, but I had to add a little extra on mine. Because I'm not just going to come up here and just one little egg, you know what I mean? And that's when I was like, you know, this is what I need to be doing. And I was like, give me all these lines. These kids, they don't know what they up here doing. And that's when I first knew I wanted to act. So.
Wait a minute, I need to know your E for eggs. So what was your extra?
I don't even remember what I said, but it was more than eggs. I was adding all types of shit up in there. It was greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Can I taste?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was all the thing. And I was extra with it, like E. You know what I mean? They're like, girl, go and mix that little egg up in there and make that macaroni and cheese.
Okay, stop playing with us. Okay. Well, as a comedian, you do have to be a dope writer. When did you know that you were a dope writer?
I would say that's a good question. Well, I mean, I guess I would say just from the response I got, like once I really, so the first time, like I said, it was a dare.
Okay.
And then, but it was a great show. I did 10 minutes. It was a great show. but I didn't really understand the craft. I didn't really understand like really how to set up a joke. And in LA, they really focus on like writing.
Okay.
And I would say once certain people, like I remember I did a show with I remember actually it's been a few times now, but and I've had certain comedians that would be like, y'all could tell that you write. Like I could tell you really know what you're doing. I did a show with Bill Bellamy and he was like, you funny, but I can tell like the way you set your joke up and the way you write your joke out. So I think kind of that when it's people who are vets in the game that's killing it, that know comedy inside and out. And
Yeah.
not that I'm like seeking validation by any means, but it just kind of lets you know like, oh, okay, I'm on the right path. And then I actually wrote a series called
Most people, moving across country by themselves would be scary as fuck. The financial sacrifice, being thousands of miles away from your family, having to learn your way around. Not me.
When did this acting thing come about? I mean, I've never seen you act a day in your life. Act a damn fool, maybe.
I'm ready to go pursue my childhood dreams.
I certainly hope she has her table waiting skills down. It's gonna help a lot out there in LA.
I can't believe I'm so Detroit ass is finally out here, man.
I came out here for a purpose. I'm trying to work, okay? I'm finding agents, start auditioning, you know what I mean? I'm just focused on my focus, that's it.
So as far as me representing you, it's gonna be a hard no. Yeah, I only represent Hustler. Tila Tequila used to represent her cousin, so I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Rent is $2,534.79. The city of Los Angeles just imposed a sidewalk fee, so that's another $25.
Are you into sex work? Because if that's your thing, I know somebody. He can get you in tonight, and they need black girls.
Baby, I am all dressed up.
Dating in LA is like trying to find one Nas in a sea full of Soulja Boys.
Wait, I thought you said you were into property investments and you opened a string of nightclubs in New York and LA, right?
I said I found a G-string and some nightclubs that I was promoting at. You a freak?
Guess who just got their first audition?
I'm about to blow up.
Keisha E., whenever you're ready.
Hi, I'm Keisha E., and I'm reading for the role of Baby Mama #1.
You're not even supposed to have my number. I remember the last thing I told you was don't call me, I'll call you.
I can't depend on an agent or anybody else to plug me. And now I have to hustle and stay true to who I am in these crazy Hollywood streets. I must remember that this is a marathon, not a sprint.
I double dog dare you to come on this stage next week.
She ain't never been funny.
Bet.
It's a bet, y'all. It's a bet.
Coming out soon. I just finished it during like the pandemic. Yeah, and I was like, I ain't never wrote an actual script, so I was like, I don't know. And then when I was letting people read it, like, yo, this is funny, yo, this is good. So I guess I would say those two moments are kind of like the times that I started to realize.
So what's your your new venture? Is it what platform are you gonna put it on?
That's what I'm figuring out now. I haven't quite decided. At first I was gonna pitch it to All Black, which is a streaming platform.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then for a minute I thought about dropping it on YouTube just because I know like people are doing really well on YouTube now. So I'm trying to still decide if I'm going to pitch it or if I'm just going to release it. If I just release it, it'll probably be YouTube. But if I'm going to pitch it, then we'll see like where it lands if somebody,
This is my personal opinion because the only thing about YouTube, because like I've been monetized on YouTube for quite some time, but they messing with the YouTube algorithm in the monetization right now. But if you paid for it, I would go ahead and pitch that thing, get your bag. And then and sprinkle it to YouTube later, because that's the one thing. You love the platform because you are able to reach other people, but YouTube is like your boss, so it's like they ain't messing with whatever you're dealing with right now. They can easily say, "Oh yeah, we ain't giving you a check today." So that's the only difference I would think. Like it's a wonderful platform if you at the level where you can call Mr. YouTube like, "Hey, bro, stop playing with me."
You see YouTube. My money.
Give me my coins. I'm saying.
Right.
That's awesome. So, question.
Okay.
Do you remember your first time on stage and what it was like?
Absolutely. My first time on stage, that was when I did the Dare.
Yeah.
It was 3 minutes. It was supposed to be 3 minutes. I was like, I need 10. And the host was like, I can't give you 10 minutes. Like, I know 3 minutes probably sounds like not a lot of time because you haven't done comedy, but 3 minutes is a lot of time. I was like, I'm never doing this again. If I'm going to do it, I need 10. He was like, all right. And if you bomb, I'm leaving you up there for 10 minutes. The day of the show, I forgot I even agreed to do it. I was in Houston at my cousin's graduation. He hit me like, yo, don't forget the show on Tuesday. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll come on and support. He was like, no, you own the show. I was like, oh, right, okay. Hadn't wrote a joke, hadn't thought about a joke. I was trying to figure out transitions. I remember I was talking to my boy, Tony Rock. He was like, how you thinking about transitions and you ain't got jokes? I'm like, that's just how my mind thinks.
Right.
So the day of, he hit me and was like, I can't give you 10 minutes. I can do 7. I was like, give me 9. I negotiated for 9. I ran the light to like 9.5. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just get up there and tell the truth. And I didn't even realize again at the time because I wasn't into comedy. I didn't understand how some of the best comedians and the best jokes come from like real life, right? And I didn't even know that at the time. It was just like, that's what I'm gonna talk about because I don't know what I'm gonna get up here and talk about. And it ended up being, I'm not even, I have the footage and everything. A part of it is a clip of it is gonna be in my series. I won't say it was my best show because obviously I've grown, I've gotten stronger, but I would say one of my most memorable shows. And I remember, I don't know if you know Afion Crockett.
Yeah.
He was there. Afion was there. That's like my dog now, but I didn't know him at the time. He came to see somebody else. And afterwards, my friend was like, yo, Afion was here. Like, he was cracking up, whatever. And he was standing to the side, and then he came over and he was like, yo, he introduced himself. He's like, how long you been doing comedy? And I was like, 10 minutes. And he was like, no, for real. Like, how long? And I was like, that you just saw was all I got. And he was like, yeah, you got something. Like, you need to keep going. And I was like, okay, didn't plan to ever do it again. Then another comedian was like, hey, can you come do my show next week? And at the time I wasn't like really auditioning. Acting was kind of slow. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I was just doing shows just because it was like something to do. And then I was like, oh, I like this. And then became like, oh, I love this. So I will never, ever, ever forget that day. I still have the pictures. I recorded the whole set. And it was really dope. And I looked back on it and was like, dang, and you still wasn't even going to continue with it. It was just like, all right, I did it. It was cool. But yeah, it was at this little spot called Genghis Cohen in LA.
So this is my question. For your first time on stage, how you come in there like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna say, but you gonna give me 10 minutes though.
Oh, you gonna give me 10.
How you just gonna demand 10 before you know what the hell you gonna say?
You're gonna give me 10. We will figure the rest out later. We'll figure it out at some point. And then I just started thinking like, okay, I was at home just like thinking about different things in my life. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about that. And at the time I was like, it was like dating. I was like in this space of like getting older. So not really enjoying the things I used to do, but also like I ain't an old lady. So I started thinking about how my mind was processing different things at that time, like music, just different stuff like that. I was transitioning from like, Keisha, we probably should stop dating hood niggas. So I did a joke about that. Actually, I should bring that joke back. And yeah, I was like, you gonna give me 10. Now, what I'm gonna say in this 10, we're gonna figure out
what's going on, y'all. Look, for those of y'all that don't know, down below of our YouTube page, we got merch. Yes, we got merch. This is one of the new designs. We ain't put that on the website yet, but listen, I'm gonna need for y'all to look at what we already got on there. Make sure you check out our website, KandidKissesTV.com. Come on now, get you some merch, get you a piece. We got some dope merch out there. You know, let me tell you, number one, our number one seller, Stick Lives Matter, cause they do. But yeah, right here, you see it? You see it scrolling down? Yeah, all that's us. Go and get you a piece. Cause listen, when I tell you it's a head turner, it's definitely a conversation starter. Make sure you get you some merch. Get you a shirt, get you a cup, get you a hoodie. Get what you need to get and get part of the Kiss fam. What you doing? Go and click the link. Like today. You, right there. Click the link. Dead for real, show. Lord, listen, that takes some balls. Because I know, I ain't gonna lie, the first time, I've been behind the scenes of comedy for years because I'm a makeup artist first. But my first time hitting the stage, I was like, you know, I'm gonna do it. Me and my other homegirl, she's a comedian, she's a makeup artist as well. But we started our comedy journey together. She was like, hey, nigga, let's just start. I was like, well, how we gonna start? I don't know what to do. I can't just pop up with a comic coach. She was like, hey, we gonna do this shit. Let's do Laughing Skull. Because Laughing Skull, where you can just sign up for the open mic, you're guaranteed a spot. We're like, okay, cool.
Okay, I haven't done that one yet.
They tell you that I think at that point they was only given 3 minutes. So at the 2-minute mark, they giving you the light, like, all right, wrap it up. If you don't, we're gonna play you off like the Oscars. And I'm like, okay, what the hell am I gonna do for 3 minutes? And it was like, man, 3 minutes ain't nothing. I was like, it is if you don't know what the hell you're gonna say. And so I done called Rodney Perry. Hey, Rodney,
you drowning.
listen, I was like, Ronnie, what I can do for 3 minutes? He was like, just tell one joke and just add sauce on it. I was like, oh, I can do that because
Really, when you think about it, yeah, one bit, yeah, it's
I
like
was
2
like
minutes.
paranoid. Like it wasn't that I wasn't afraid to grab the mic. I was afraid of like, what the fuck am I gonna say?
I
And then
think
I got up
too.
there. I was
Mhm.
like, oh, this ain't like I have a lot of people have like I do dating jokes and stuff too, but my mom is a character in herself. I just went up there and started talking shit about my mom, and they was hollering. I was just like, "Oh, that's it, my mama, bet,
My
got
mama.
it."
That's funny.
Okay, cool. And like till this day, because all my friends that like group my comedy class or whatever that have
Mhm.
seen like my jokes and stuff, they were like, "Hey, nigga, why you ain't talking about your mama no more? That shit be here." And I'm just like, "Cause that ain't funny to me. That's just my mama being ignorant. I mean, she's not ignorant, but she's one of them that will just what comes up comes
She
out.
said, "Well, she."
You know,
Mhm.
wild shit. And you'd be like, nigga. They were like, but I'm saying that's fun. I was like, all right, I'm gonna start trying to throw my mama shit in there again. Cause I mean, there's a lot of comics out there, but it's not a lot of people that just focus in on certain characters. They might do their whole family. They might say my son, my daughter, my
Mhm.
they're not, like literally my mom. Her herself is a whole character. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hone in on that. See what happened with that.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
how. That's really how it is.
I'm trying to tell you. Do you remember your most memorable time on stage?
Um, most memorable. I would probably say. Let me make sure. That's tough. I would. Hmm. I would probably say last year. I think it was like September. It's a guy in LA. His name is Herb. They call him Herb, the entertainment specialist. Herb. I don't know what the hell Herb do, but Herb will be at Oprah House one day, and he will be with Obama the next. Like he know, and then everybody in between, like uh, little baby or somebody. Like Herb is super connected, so he does this birthday show every year, and like everybody is at his show. And I did the show. It was a great show. It was a great lineup. I remember I was cute, not to my own horn, but and it was just it was a really like it was one of them shows where you just had that feeling of like, and I don't often have that feeling of like I killed that shit. Even when the audience responds in a way, it's like I'm always thinking, what can I fix? What can I? I'm listening back to it, but it was one of them shows where like I literally felt like I left everything on the stage, and then afterwards it was just like people who I again respect, and again like Morris Chestnut, you know what I mean? Like different people just coming up like, yo, you are really funny, you're really talented. Like some opportunities came from that. And it was just the energy. It was like it was a dope show. So I would probably say that would be the most memorable show.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If Morris Chestnut ever tell me I did something right, nigga, you can't tell me shit for the rest of my days. Like, nigga, you already know what the hell you talking about. Ricky, nigga, listen, let Ricky tell me I'm pretty. Shit, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. I'm like, okay, y'all fuck around. You gonna find out. We are moving on. What is your ultimate goal in the entertainment industry, and what do you want to do with your platform?
Ultimately I want my own sitcom, which is another thing I'm pitching right now. Um I and I want a comedy special. I do. But I would say my ultimate goal is to turn that into a sitcom. And then I'm sorry, what was the second part of the question?
What do you want to do with your platform?
Um, I really want to inspire and uplift young black girls specifically. I want to in all areas, even outside of entertainment. Like there's another thing I'm going to share soon once I figure out and package it all together or whatever. But and it's health related. It's nothing to do with entertainment, but it's like things that we're not really talking about in the black community. And I feel like young black women specifically, it should be a conversation that we're having. And so I feel like ultimately I want my gift to be used for a greater purpose than beyond entertaining, because entertaining, yes, that gives you the platform, but then once I get on that platform, I really want to be able to just I don't necessarily say I want to be a role model in a sense, but I do want to be a positive light for young black women.
Okay. And now, what's your sitcom? Do you want a comedic sitcom or drama? What type of?
So the one that I'm pitching is comedic, but I've always really wanted to do drama, and I think I want to do drama because I feel like that's more of a challenge because I'm not that deep, like serious kind of person. But it's comedic, yeah.
Okay, well, when you do your casting, holla at your girl. So we are moving on. What is one entrepreneur that you admire and why?
Uh, one entrepreneur that I admire. I would say, can I give you two? I know you only asked for one.
Yeah.
Two people come to mind, and I'm trying to. One I would say is Kevin Hart. I feel like he got his hands on a lot of different pots. I think he's very smart and very his business savvy. And I admire just his work ethic and his grind on top of what appears to be, I don't personally know him, still maintaining a balance with his family. Like I love the fact that he's not like work, get to the bag, get to the bag, get to the money, and that's all I care about. It's like, no, I'm still my family and setting them up. And I would say the other one just recently, because I've always heard of her, obviously, but just recently I was listening to her on a podcast. Because she's been on a couple podcasts that I listen to regularly. And so I started following her on social media, and I would say that's B Simone. Because I feel like she kind of, which a lot of people have gone from internet into like becoming a millionaire, but I feel like, again, just her business savvy and just the way she's like, I got this following, I can take this and turn this into this, and then from there I can do this, and then from there I can do here, and then her journey now where she's really like walking with God, and I think that's super dope. But I'm not stepping back from what I'm doing. I'm not just completely, this is still part of my purpose, even though I'm walking with God. I'm just walking slightly different than I was before, and I think
What singer do?
Hey, what singer do?
Hey, yo, what singer do?
What singer do?
Hey, cuz.
What singer do, cuz?
Singer do is a music game that all can play. All you have to do is sing the melody of the song on the card using only the word do.
Do. Same genre. Do.
What?
Do. 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 Do do do.
Kick off my shoes and relax my feet. Get ticket.
Do do do. Do do do.
I will make you.
Do 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 do.
You got your family and they need you there.
Hold on,
but I try to resist being last on your list. But no other girl's gonna do.
Order your copy today at singadoo.com.
Absolutely. All right, well, before we get out of the little serious questions, besides yourself, name one of your favorite female comedians.
One of my favorite female comedians, I would probably have to go with Just Niche.
Okay.
Just Niche is fucking hilarious every time. Like, her personality is dope. Her energy is dope. She's another one that's killing it. You know what I mean? She's always touring, always doing on to the next thing. Kind of in a sense. I would probably say Just Niche. Yeah.
Okay. Now, one thing I forgot to tell you. So I found out about you during the pandemic.
Really?
So I don't know if it was Zooming with the homies. It was like one of the chill whatever. So okay, I have to know, why haven't you seen some of these black movies? Like, come on, bro. Like, what? Where was you at?
She did not tell me she was gonna do this to me, y'all. I was a kid. We were kids. First of all, a lot of these movies, when people say that, I'm like, y'all should not have been watching this at 8 years old. That's number one. Like, we should not have seen this. Color Purple came out. What was they playing it in the hospital when y'all came out the womb? Why was anybody watching this as a child? I am, to this day, I need to go to therapy after watching Color Purple.
Because it was on BET on rotation. We had no choice. We was looking for the dang on R&B movie videos of VH1, but it just happened to be in rotation.
Also, though, I was in school a lot. Like, sometimes I was in school all year round. Because prior to acting and comedy, I have a master's degree in computer engineering.
Okay.
My parents still trying to figure out, like, why did we send you to school again? So I was always like in school. And if I wasn't in school, I was like playing sports. I just never really, I watched TV. Like, I've seen Martin and Fresh Prince and all the things, but I never really, like, 2 hours to sit down and watch a movie. It was just like, I ain't really have it. And then once I got older, it was like, well, I'm not gonna try and go back and watch the movies.
Okay,
And
so
then now I'm just getting dogged out.
please just tell me now. At least, okay, there's one black movie that I hope if I say this movie and you say you ain't never saw it, it's gonna be a problem. You have seen the Five Heartbeats, right?
I've seen the Five Heartbeats. Now, see,
Okay.
and here's what y'all do. Here's what y'all do. I've seen the Five Heartbeats, and then y'all be like, "Well, have you seen the Temptations?" It's 5 niggas with pump wave singing. It's all the same. What do you, if I seen one?
It's not the same. It ain't the same.
They
No
do out
man.
there, right? They. But yes, I have seen the Five Heartbeats.
Cause like if you don't know the Five Heartbeats quotables, it's a problem.
That was one of my cousin's favorite movies when he was a kid. And that was the one cousin whose house I would always spend the night over, and we would watch that movie over and over again, which I was concerned, like, why is this your favorite movie? Why is it not?
Like,
Aladdin, like,
movie to be okay. All right, so we are moving on. Oh, before we get out there, what are some words of wisdom you would give any upcoming entertainer or entrepreneur?
I would say to find balance. I think that would be. I know. Most people will be like grind and go hard and yeah, do that, but also find balance because it's life outside of the industry. And I feel like a lot of people, I feel like there's oftentimes more joy to be found in those other spaces. So yes, grind, yes, go after your dreams, but also find balance and make sure you find time for yourself and for your personal life. And then also networking is very, very important because this industry is very much who you know, not what you know. But genuine networking. I'll just be trying to, connect with people just because you think they can put you on. And it's not about what this person can do for you. It's really, matter of fact, let me not say networking. Building relationships are important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty to our fun segments. Our first one is Kiss or Diss. This is where I'm naming some celebrity crushes. You decide who you kissing, who you dissing.
Okay.
All right. First one, Michael B. Jordan or Idris Elba.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, pick one.
Michael Bay. Michael Bay is getting tongued down on the spot. I don't care if he just got done eating some Funyuns, okay?
Okay. All right. So you said fuck Idris.
Yeah, no, I ain't got to kiss Idris. I don't really even like his teeth. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you done came after mine because Michael B. Jordan is absolutely my husband. But we're going to move on. Boris Kojo or Michael Ealy? Who you kissing? Who you
Boris. Boris getting kissed. Michael getting dissed. That Michael getting dissed.
All right. So now we're gonna take it to TV themes. We got Carl Winslow or George Jefferson. Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. It could be on the cheek. Like my granddaddy got away.
It don't matter where you kiss him.
I guess George Jefferson. That was I messed with the Jeffersons more than Family Matters, so I'm gonna just go with George.
All right. We are moving on to DAQ. That's dumbass questions. That is random fun questions I want answers to.
Okay.
What was the worst job you've ever had?
I worked at Forever 21 when I was in college, and baby, I quit on my lunch break. Y'all can have this shit. All them clothes. This is when it first came out too, and it was like you got to coordinate them by colors, and every time you pick something up, something else falling off the hanger. And I was like, you know what? At lunchtime, I went got a Cinnabon. I left. I never even came back for my check. I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
I thought I was bad.
It's not organized. And I got OCD. I can't work in a place like this. No.
Well, why you ain't organized if you got OCD? That'll be more reason why you
organized. This was like remember when Forever 21 first came out, and it was like, and that was when they closed. I feel like the quality of clothes are a little bit better now. It was when the clothes is just falling off the damn hangers. It's just 12,000 pieces on the rack. It was. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
You better give me that. I didn't quit a job because I couldn't find a parking space before, so I understand. So it was.
I've left. I've not shown up to events or places if I get there and I can't find parking, but I ain't never quit a job.
It was the airport. You okay? You're welcome to Atlanta. You know how Atlanta is. You see how that whole thing is set up. So I had to work. It was an airport job. So I was like, man, I went up there and they had like a parking lot that you're supposed to go into. So I couldn't find it the first day. I just parked wherever. Now, mind you, I ain't have no job. So I'm going here to get paid. And I come out the parking lot when I get off my shift. And it was like, yeah, $75 to get out the parking lot. I said, I ain't got $5. And it was like, well, we can't let you at the parking lot. I was like, well, we just don't stare at each other because I ain't got $5. And he was just like, were you supposed to? Why did you park in a thing where you? I said, sir, this is my first day. I don't have $5. I'm going to a job to make sure I get a check. I don't have it. He said, all right, just don't park here tomorrow. All right, cool. I pride myself in getting places on time. I got up the next day, made sure I got there 2 hours early so I can find this damn parking lot. I'm driving in. I can't find a parking lot nowhere. I called the people that work there. I said, hey, I'm here, but I can't find the parking lot. And yesterday I had a problem getting out the parking deck because I didn't have the $5. They was like, okay, park wherever, and we'll just give you some money when it's time for your shift off, so you can go ahead and get out the parking lot. I was like, okay, cool. I hung up the phone. I was like, I don't feel like it. I just went home.
I ain't doing that.
Here
You know
2
what?
hours.
Never mind. Keep the vibe.
I'm like, it ain't worth it to me. I fuck this shit. I got home. I was like 16. I came home. My mom was like, you got off so early. What happened? I was like, oh no, I quit. Like what? She's like, you started yesterday. I said, and I quit today.
And I'm out. And I'm out.
It don't take much. If it piss me off, I'm out, bro. So, we are moving. Oh, okay. What's one embarrassing moment from your childhood that you're willing to share?
Embarrassing moment from my childhood. I can't really think of any. I had an embarrassing in high school. That ain't childhood though, huh?
That's
That's teenage
childhood.
years.
Yeah.
So when I was in, I think the 10th grade, I was in the 10th grade. I think I had not too long gotten into my little relationship with my little boyfriend in high school, right? He was a little popular boy in school. Came to school, was like fresh to death, brand new Tommy Hilfiger outfit. I'm telling my age at this point. And I forgot to put on deodorant. And baby, and I don't know why I wouldn't just, in hindsight, it's like, I didn't have gym because I used to be on a swim team, so I didn't have to have gym. But I didn't, at that point of the school year, we weren't swimming. So I didn't have like any locker room, like locker bag or anything like that. In hindsight, I don't know why I wouldn't just ask one of my friends. I guess I probably was like, I don't want to use that deodorant. And it's like, would you rather be musty, girl? I don't know why I wouldn't just like run to CVS, like skip second out, first hour. I don't know, but I realized it probably after I had already gotten dropped off. And I was like, oh my God. And it was a sweater. So I'm hot. And baby, I was like, nah, I'm loving the musty girl.
Oh God.
Candid Kisses TV is brought to you by Kissable Lips Cosmetics. You can be kissed without kissable lips. Shop KissableLipsCosmetics.com today for all your beauty needs.
Did somebody call you out, or you just
And
knew?
nobody said nothing, but I know everybody had to smell it. And then I know my little boyfriend, I remember that day, like he wasn't really by me like that.
He wasn't gonna say nothing. He was like,
oh
okay.
My God. I think it's worse when don't nobody say nothing because you can't even really explain it. Like I just forgot. It's not like I didn't shower. It's not like I literally just forgot to put it on.
Did you have a boyfriend the next day?
To this day, I be double checking, triple checking. Did I put on deodorant? Let me just put on some more just in case. Yeah, he stuck beside me. I mean, that day he didn't stick beside me physically, but.
All right. If you could create a lame superhero, what would their name be, and what would be their lame superpower?
Their lame superpower would be to make everybody feel special. Their name would be their name would be super special man. Super special woman. I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay.
My name lame too.
All right. Last one. Name 3 items you would purchase to make a cashier feel uncomfortable.
To make a cashier feel uncomfortable, I would purchase. I feel like these days, I'm gonna say a Plan B. They see them all day, every day. I would purchase. Can you buy syringes at the store? I don't.
I guess, yeah. Depending on what store you in.
I would purchase some booty lube. I would
Mm.
purchase um I would purchase some Pampers, so they'd be like, "What the hell is going on here?" Now I'm like, they might call the people on me, and I would purchase some candy corn.
First of all, booty lube and candy corn is crazy work. Like what? Now this is what's really funny. You in the parking lot. I hope your windows ain't down. So like, nigga, these like booty lube and
people be looking like, "Is that what she here for? That's what she coming to the public to see."
All right, we are moving on to what grinds your gloss. Name one of your pet peeves.
Chewing with your mouth open. Oh, Jesus! Knock all their teeth out their mouth. Take them all away. They don't deserve to eat. Oh, it grinds my gears. I mean, it grinds my gloss. Gloss be dry. Gloss
Like
needs to be
good
gone.
food though. What if the food is just like really banging? They slap.
Nope. Let it slap. Let it quietly slap. Use your words to tell me how it's slapping. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to verbally hear the slap with the smack. I don't.
What if they eat like pops, where you know how you lick off his finger?
I have literally been like, dang, I liked him, but I can't do this. I've literally, yeah. No.
Did you tell him or you just stopped talking to him?
I just stopped talking to him.
So we are moving on to our fan favorite, which is opera that thing out. That is where you pick any song that you know at least one verse to, and you sing it in your best opera voice. It could be rap, it could be R&B, it could be a nursery rhyme, whatever you got.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna do Brandy, Have You Ever? Do I know what the words? Okay. Dang, I don't even listen to opera.
You don't listen to it, you just gotta sing it in your opera voice.
I know, I'm trying to think how opera. Okay. Have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you cry? That's the chorus. That ain't even the verse. Have you ever been in love so bad you give anything to make them feel the same?
That's what I'm talking about.
Have you ever had someone steal your heart away?
Come on.
You'll do anything
That's it.
to make them feel the same.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
That's it. Good. Baby, I was struggling. I'm like,
you like, I'm gonna get this through. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it work.
Close to the opera. Shout out to the opera singers, boy.
Okay. Well, last but not least, we are moving into Sing-a-Doo. Now, Sing-a-Doo is a family-friendly music game that all can play.
Okay.
It's a game that me and my homeboy DJ All-Star created over the quarantine.
Okay.
So what you're doing, you're singing the melody of the song, but you can only use the word do. And you just have to guess what I'm doing. So I'm going to do a couple, and then I'm going to hold some cards up there. You can pick out some songs to do, and I'm going to try to guess.
Wait. Say that again. I sing the melody of the song, but I can only use the word do.
Right. So I'm going to give you an example first. So we got different categories. We got hip hop, R&B, rock, pop, country rock, TV themes. What else we got? Party and dances. Just a whole bunch of different music genres. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do old school R&B. Ready? Okay. All right. Do 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 do.
Pretty Brown Eyes.
Come on! All right, there we go. All right, next one. Shoot, this is okay. Greatest hits. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Oh, Black and White, Michael Jackson. Oh, I was like, wait, it's on the tip of my tongue.
All right, last one. This is R&B. Do 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 if I'm doing that right. Hold on. Damn, that's how I go.
I just might not know.
Let's take a long walk.
Oh, that's what that was. Oh, I would have never guessed that. After dark.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hold the card up to the camera. Once you find a song you do, let me know, and then I'll put it down. I'll try to guess.
Okay, wait, hold it up a little bit more. I can see the last one. Oh Jesus. Okay. Okay. All right. Do 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 do. Do do. Wait. Actually, I don't know the rest of them words. Okay, we'll do this one instead. Do. Wait. Let me think. Wait, what is the word? Do.
Is R&B, hip hop? What is?
Let me go back to the first one. Okay, the first one is R&B. Do 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 do.
Crimea River?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's try another one. All right. Ready?
Okay.
All right.
Do 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 do.
I'm going down.
Yep.
You're picking the easy one. Okay. All right. Okay. Last one.
Wait, can you put it closer to this? Girl, I gotta be honest, I don't know none of these songs.
All right, try All
right. Okay, this is greatest hit. Oh wait, can you put it back again?
Okay.
Greatest hits. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Come and talk to me.
Do.
Okay, let me find out you know how to do the damn thing. You may not be a good guesser, but you're a good doer though.
I was like, okay, these I know. That one I can do. I can do.
That is how you play Singado. If anybody's interested, you can get it at singado.com. But again, Keisha E., thank you for coming on and acting fool with me. Please let everybody know how they can find you. If you got merch, if you got shows coming up, when your sitcom is coming out, all that good stuff.
Thanks for having me. First and foremost, I had a great time. Y'all can find me mainly I'm on Instagram. It's Keisha.E, ITSKEYSHA.E. I post everything I have coming up there. I will be getting out on the road starting the 13th of September. So look for the dates. I believe it's Indianapolis, Atlanta, North Carolina, DC, Austin, Houston, Dallas, New York, Chicago, Milwaukee, I want to say, but I'm gonna post that. Keys to the City will be, well, potentially. I'm gonna drop the trailer. We're gonna drop the trailer at least. So anything I have coming up, basically I will post it on there and then y'all can kind of stay in touch. And yeah. Merch I typically just have at the shows. I gotta do better. But when I do shows, I have some merch there. So
all right. Well, that has been another episode of Kandid Kisses TV. We drop every Monday, Thursday, just depending on what I'm feeling like that week. But make sure you tune in 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on all platforms, social media, Facebook, YouTube, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff. And that's it. See you next time.